Okay, students, I've wanted to make this video for a long time now, and this is the perfect time. I want to talk to you about social media and my experience with social media and the current state of my Polish influencing. I just got back from 2 weeks in Poland, and it was really an amazing time, and I really focused on posting on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And so in the past, I'd really focused, and I guess YouTube Shorts too. In the past, with my Polish influencing, it really started with YouTube. YouTube is my favorite medium. I like long format videos. I think they have so much more value than short stuff. However, people watch the short stuff. So growing an audience has been quicker for me making YouTube Shorts than it has with making the long format YouTube videos. My previous best videos are, one of them has up to 80,000 views on YouTube. That's really cool to watch that grow. But then my current videos, when I do long videos, only get maybe 100 to 200 views. And I can see inside the analytics that people aren't watching the whole way. So I can see that too. So that's kind of disheartening. And I put a lot of work and effort into them. I definitely do it for myself first. And that's one thing I've learned from YouTube is with these style videos especially, I make them for me first, which means sometimes they're longer than they would be otherwise. But I watch them and I will go back and watch them, whereas other people won't to the same level. I always feel that my audience will find me eventually, and they are now. And I think that as I get a bigger following in Poland, then people will go back and watch my long format stuff. So some of my best videos ever was the ones that you watched in class. Okay, so videos that have more than 5,000 views. I have a wedding video from my wife's cousin's wedding. I had one where we went to Poland for the winter time, which I liked. I have one about being an American fan of that favorite singer. I have kind of a highlight video of a summer we spent 2 years ago. I've got a Taylor Swift video that has 6,000 views. Oh, my one about, no, this isn't about me loving hot dogs, but that's my thumbnail I like for it. Has 5,000 views. The first day we went to Poland when I started daily vlogging. Then my biggest one ever, it says it has, I thought it had 80,000, it has 73,000 views. So that's my biggest one ever. So that's pretty amazing. And yeah, so that's my YouTube story. With YouTube, I was daily vlogging at one point. So not last summer, but the summer before. For 30 straight days, I think I made a video, like a 10-minute video. And you know how hard that is. I was staying up till 3 or 4 in the morning often to finish it and then post it, which was important to me. What I learned from my YouTubing guru, Casey Neistat, was that if you post every day, it forces you to be creative. And at the end of that time, instead of learning one thing, because I made one video, I learned 30 things. So it was really good. I loved the process of it. It's a lot of work, but I got in a groove and really, really enjoyed it. Now I'm learning about TikTok and Instagram. And so my current levels of, let's see, my current YouTube following is 2,223 YouTube viewers. So 2,200 YouTube viewers. On TikTok, I currently have 741 viewers. On TikTok, 740, oh, it just went up to 747. So it's going up quick. When I refreshed it, I'm starting to post more and starting to get more of a following. All of this too, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have something that's going to come out on a really big channel in Poland called Aliens in Poland, which is about people who are from outside of Poland being in Poland and their stories. And I got on their YouTube channel or interviewed with them last summer, and they've waited to do it because I talked about their YouTube channel, and so they waited for their 1-year anniversary to put my video out there. So I'm hoping I'll see a lot of growth from that. Should be interesting to follow along with that. So TikTok, I have 747 followers. My best video, or my most viewed video on TikTok, has 330,000 views. I didn't get a lot of followers from it because it's just a little joke that I made from it was a curse word. I don't really curse, but there is a way of saying a bad word, basically the F word, and it can be spelled, it'd be like duck to then the F word. And so I was covering it with a knife going back and forth, so it made you think then it was now a curse word on one of their egg cartons. And so I'll show it to you. Here it is. So simple, special there, but people liked it and it went viral. So that was pretty fun. Then I've got another one that I was talking about, a video that I showed you about our friend Anna who passed away at our wedding, our Polish wedding, and that has 24,000 views. So that makes me really happy because then more people learn about her. So that's amazing. I've got another one with 12,000 views. Normally though, as I scroll through my TikTok, we're looking at 1,100 views, 2,700 views. This one had 30,000. That was over about the Polish New Year's wedding when I left early. So we left at 3 a.m. from the party, and I talked about how the Polish people were still dancing. And so that one has 30,000 views. So that one was awesome. But like normal ones, I don't know, 500, I guess there's a lot. 5,000, 400, 400, 100, 200. When I'm out of the country, I get less views, which is interesting. So I do have a VPN now that I use to post so that it goes to the geo part of Poland. So it pushes out an algorithm more, I think. So I do use that with my TikTok, well, I guess with all of them. 200 views, 100 views, 100 views, 100 views. When I was in Poland for my break, I was posting up to 6 times a day. So I was like, I've watched these things on TikTok and it says constantly post, constantly post. So that's that. So TikTok 747. Instagram has been interesting to me. Instagram has been, where do I see my Instagram stuff? So on Instagram, I have only 336 followers, and that's been very hard to grow. It's been very stubborn. I do have that same video with the bad word has 92,000 views. I've got another one with 1,000. Can I see by my, I don't know if I can search by my highest ones. But I'm getting, lately, the last couple of days, I've got 4,000 views, 5,000 views on my post from here, 7,000, 5,000, 30,000 one that from just a train station we were there. So 30,000 views, but I'm not getting any followers based on that, which is interesting. Which one thing I'm doing on both Instagram, Facebook, I think on Instagram and Facebook, is I'm paying each month to have the verified check, the blue check, because I think that draws people to me more. So from a marketing perspective, I look more legitimate. So I am using that check to get that result, or try to get that result, but it's not translating to Instagram. It should be interesting to see what happens to my Instagram following after I'm in these celebrities interview video. Not celebrities, they have I think 60,000 followers, and so I think that my followers will grow after that. Instagram is my least favorite social media. It's just picture based. I don't like it as much. I like that. In TikTok, you can share pictures, so people can, I asked for pictures of people with snow, for example, when it was snowy in my wife's hometown, so people can post pictures. So I like that part of TikTok too. Instagram doesn't have that feature. It's just, I know people don't comment the same way. They like give emojis and that stuff much more. I'm old, remember, so Instagram's not my favorite. TikTok I like actually, which is wild, and then Facebook is my preferred medium. So Instagram 300 something. On Facebook, let's see. On Facebook, I have 793 followers currently. And my videos on Facebook, can I see that? How do I see that? I've had some big ones recently. I don't know how to see all the ones on Facebook. Let's look at the analytics section. So this is the wild part to me. So let's go over these numbers. Let's start with YouTube as the analytics part of it. So outside of, can I see that? Okay, so in the last 28 days on YouTube, my videos have been viewed 323,000 times. 158,000 times. 158,000 times, that's insane. So that's in 1 month, and I really only started posting later. So 158,000 on YouTube. Let's go to TikTok and see. TikTok's analytics, they call it TikTok Studio. In this, my analytics, so in the last 28 days, I have had 100,000 views. It should be more specific than that. I don't know. So 100,000 views on TikTok. This shows you profile views, comments, likes, all that stuff. This stuff's very interesting. No money on this. And I do make money, a little money on YouTube, but it's like currently suspended. I need to verify something. They need to send me mail. I need to verify something to do that. Okay, so TikTok 100,000, YouTube even more, Instagram, let's see if I can see this. All right, there's Northfield popping up for that. Okay, so Instagram 28 days, 22,000 views. So I don't remember what it was on YouTube. So 22,000 views from Instagram. And then Facebook may be my most. Yeah, look at this. On Facebook, I have gotten 325,000 views. in the last 28 days. So Facebook, 325,000 views. And I had a couple things that went viral, very viral on Facebook. This shows me that of those views, 121,000 viewers, so some people were watching them more than once, and it shows me the engagement. Out of 325,000 views, only 11,000 people liked it or commented or something like that, which is fascinating. So not a lot of people do that. This stuff I can really geek out on. I think it's very interesting, the analytics side of everything. Okay, are there any other things that are interesting for this? Facebook, I'm able to invite people. So I'm able to invite you to like my page. So that's something that I do on Facebook. TikTok, I can't do that. TikTok, I can view your profile if you viewed my profile. Or what I do is I will sometimes go in and view everybody's profile who's viewed my profile and is not following me. So that signals them, it reminds them about me, if that makes sense. I don't know how many people are getting their profile viewed. So if I view it, then maybe they're more excited about it. One thing I do know that's going to be very true is once I get to higher followers, then people will follow me in higher numbers, if that makes sense. Like when that's a following mentality, right? Once you see more people are following me, then it adds credibility and more people will follow from there. So that's going to be interesting too. After I do this interview or my interview airs, I think I'll get more followers, and I think it will be, am I in focus here? After it airs, I think I will be in more demand and more people want to follow based on that. So that's kind of some of the analytics on it. I think it's fascinating. I hope you enjoyed this.